So students, let us just solve some more problems on matrix multiplication here. I missed to do question number 11 in the previous one. So there are a couple of problems which we will see in this video. This is also part of matrix multiplication. So look at question number 11. Okay, question number 11, you have one matrix, then it is multiplied by another matrix A, and what you get is a resultant matrix. So they're asking you what is the order of matrix A. Okay, so this is just a logic question. You don't have to do any working. All you have to just see is the first matrix is nothing but a how many rows? 1, 2, 3. So columns is 2. The first matrix is nothing but a 11th question. Let me write here, of the order 3 by 2. The next matrix I don't know. The resultant matrix is a 3 by 3 matrix, right? So how do we pick up this? This is nothing but we take the rows from the first one and the columns from the second one. We take the rows from the first one. Okay. So the first one has got 3 rows, so we have taken this. So when it comes to A, we have picked up the columns from matrix A. So this is from the first, rows is from the first, columns is from matrix A. So A, how many columns? A has got 3 columns, that we know for sure. Now we don't know this. How do we do this? You know that two matrices can be multiplied only if the number of columns and number of rows are equal. So this has to be a 2 by 3. So this is your answer. 2 into 3. Option B. Okay, so this question is something which I missed. Next, come to your exercise, question number 22. Okay, now question number 22 is got 2 columns and 2 rows, and so columns are 2 and the rows are also 2 here. So number of columns is equal to number of rows, so they can be multiplied. So question number 22 you can multiply and try by yourself. Similarly, question number 23, number of rows are 3, number of columns are also 3 here in the first matrix, second one also same thing, 3 by 3. So number of columns of the first one is equal to number of rows of the second one, so can be multiplied. So this can be tried by you. Similarly, question number 24, number of columns in the first one is 1, 2, 3. Number of rows in the second one is 1, 2, 3. So this is also possible to multiply. So we can try question number 24 also. Okay. So 22, 23, 24. These three I am telling you so far. Now come to 25. Question number 25. What happens? Look at the number of columns. 1, 2, 3 columns. Okay. In B, how many rows? 1, 2, 3 rows. Okay, so this is a row, this is a row, this is a row. So it can be multiplied. AB can be multiplied. Now the question is find AB. Does BA exist? Now don't be in a hurry. The moment you read the question, don't start off. Always look at the options. In the options, has the value of AB given anywhere? No. So you don't have to really find AB. All they are asking you is whether AB exists. Can you multiply AB? Okay, yes we can, because see in question number 25, AB, order of AB is what? Order of B is what? Order of AB is, it's a 2 row and 3 column, so 2 by 3. And as far as B is concerned, 1, 2, 3 rows and 4 columns, so 3 by 4. So number of columns is equal to number of rows. So AB exists. Exists. Correct? Now coming to BA. So what is BA? B is nothing but 3 by 4. What is A? A is 2 by 3. Number of columns and number of rows are not equal. So BA does not exist. So we need to look for that kind of an option. So AB exists but BA does not exist. So our search stops here, option A. This is our option. Are we clear, students, with this? Okay, so see, if you get this kind of a question in the examination, if you know the concept thoroughly, you don't need to do any calculation. You get full 1 mark into your pocket, okay, without any real work here. So we should really learn this multiplication point which I told you. Learn it thoroughly, write it 100 times so that you just are very sure of it. In the examination you can easily apply. Come to question number 26. Okay, similar situation. Now A matrix has got 2 rows only but 4 columns. So let me write that down. Question number 26. A is nothing but a 2 row 4 column. Now B is nothing but, let's check that. 1, 2, 3, 4 rows, 2 columns. Okay. Number of columns of the first one is equal to number of rows of the second one. So therefore AB exists. Okay. Next, let us also write down B, A and C. B is 4 by 2 and A is 2 by 4. So number of columns of the first one is equal to the number of rows of the second one. So BA also exists. Okay. Now let us look at the options. AB is not equal to BA. We don't know. We have not multiplied, so we don't know. AB is equal to BA. We don't know. We have not multiplied. So either one of them can happen. But let us go to the next one. We know that AB exists, BA not exists. Not true. AB not exists, BA exists. This is also not true. We know for sure, right? Now we know that these two are not true. We can eliminate these two options because we have done this calculation. But we can't yet find out whether AB is equal to BA. We can find out only if we know what the elements are. Okay, so let's see how to find that out. So when I multiply AB, what will I get? I'll get 2 into 2 matrix, because I will get the rows from the first one and the columns from the second one. And when I multiply BA, I will get 4 into 4. So do you think AB will be equal to BA? No. AB is not equal to BA. AB is not equal to BA, because this is the resultant of AB and this is the resultant of B. We'll get 4 rows, 4 columns. We'll get 2 rows, 2 columns when we multiply this. Are we clear? That is why I wanted to take up these kind of problems. 22, 23, 24, I want you to try on your own so that you feel very confident with multiplication. Okay. If you don't understand what I'm saying for 25 and 26, what I would suggest is you do 22, 23, 24 and then come back to this video and watch it. That would be easier. Let's go to 28th question. This question is asking you to find only 3 elements in the product. Okay, AB. AB is resulting in the third matrix C, and what are these 3 products? So in the examination, I am just doing this problem to tell you how you can save time in the examination. Okay, I need to first know what is my A and B. A and B is given right here itself. So let me write that down. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2. Let's just check once. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now coming to the B matrix. 1, 3, 0 minus 1, 2, 1, 0, 0, 2. So this is also done here. Now question is asking for, now just see what the question is asking, okay? It's asking for C23, C32, C31. Let me write that down. C23, C32 and C31. Only these three elements of C. Now see, this is a 3 by 3 matrix. This is also a 3 by 3 matrix. When I multiply AB, what I will get is a C. Now what will C be? C will also be 3 by 3 because I'll pick up the rows from here and I'll pick up the columns from here. It will be a 3 by 3 matrix. Okay, since it will be a 3 by 3 matrix, so let me just write here how the elements will be. C11, first row, okay, first row will have 3 elements. So C12, C13. Second row, third row, okay. So C21, C22, C23. This will be C31, C32, C33. These are the elements which will be there in the matrix. So question is asking you C23. Let's mark it now. C31, C32. Okay. Now you have a choice now. Either you do this what I'm showing you now and then find out only those elements, or you just multiply everything and then find. My suggestion is keep practicing matrix multiplication so much that in the examination you find only these elements. Don't waste time in full multiplication. Okay, now you practice so that in the examination you will know exactly where C23 will come. Okay, C23 is nothing but the second row and the third. So here you will have C23. How are you going to find C23? C23 is second row multiplied with the third column. That is, let me write here, C23 will be, I'm not going to put this bracket. Okay. C23 is nothing but the second row with the third column. Second row is 1 into 0 plus 2 into 1 plus 3 into 2. Now C32 is nothing but third row with the second column. Third row is 1 into 3, 1 into 2 plus 2 into 0. Now C31. C31 is a third row again, 1 with the first column, which is this. So 1 into 1 plus 1 into minus 1 plus 2 into 0. So now let us find the values here. 1 plus 2 plus 6 is 9. So here it is 3 plus 2 plus 0. 3 plus 2 is 5. 1 minus 1 plus 0. So what you get is a 0. So these are the elements. Now look for that in the option and accordingly choose the options. 9, 5 and 0. So 9, 5, 0, do you have it? No. Oh, look at this. The question asked us to find only 3 elements, but the option has additionally given C22 also, which we did not find. Correct? So I don't have that now. Zero, 1, 2. Have I written it correctly? Oh, sorry. 1 into 0 is 0. The answer here is 8. C23 is 8. So let's see which of the options I've got. C23 is 8. 8, 8 matches. This is also 8. All the 4 have got it correct. Okay. Let's see C32. This is my C32. 5. see 32 is 5. So B has got, only B has got. So therefore I can just go ahead and select option B here. And C31 is 0 here correctly. So answer is option B. Is that fine? So we have done question number 28. Now let us look at question number 32. Okay, see this I have discussed it earlier also. A transpose of transpose. What will that give you? A transpose of transpose is nothing but A itself. So the answer is option A. Option A, because A transpose of transpose is nothing but A itself. Okay, so the answer is option A. Okay students, so I have asked you to do which questions in this lecture? 22, 23 and 24. These 3 questions I have asked you to practice. Okay, see you all in the next video.